Well, today's our first big round of splits. It's February 26th and it's time. Here in Southeast Alabama, we've had a fairly warm winter. The bees are exploding. We got brood, we have drones, and we have pretty much everything we need right now. I'm going to break them down pretty much as far as I feel like I can into nuke boxes and introduce queen cells tomorrow. This colony right here, as you can see, is a triple deep. It was a double deep and they were just packed to the gills about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I added a third deep on there. They are very feisty, so I'm gonna have to suit up. But this is the first one we're gonna split. Hope to get at least, maybe turn it into 4 hives, maybe even 6 if they've moved on up into that third box. In each of these nuke boxes, we have a Pureco triple wax frame, a frame of drawn comb. I have quite a bit of that, so I'm going to try and utilize that here early, give the bees a little head start. We're going to try to put 2 frames of brood, a frame of food, and then 2 frames like this, at least in the first few that we do. Got some lids right here. I actually have 5 nuke boxes set up here just in case. I kind of doubt if we'll get that many, but who knows. Oh, there's bees in there. Don't know how many. We're about to find out. I hear them. And these bees are very feisty, so just bear with me. I get comments all the time about how defensive my bees are, and I understand that. One of my goals is to try and calm them down, hopefully by breaking them down and re-queening them. And I'm going to work on that this year. I'm going to do some cells. I'm also going to get some mated queens from reputable queen breeders that supposedly have more gentle genetics. So it's going to get exciting here. The bees are going to be rowdy, and I get it. Here we go. I think we got bees up here. What do y'all think? Now, one thing I also see that's promising is I see white wax all along here, which means they're actively building wax. That's a good sign that spring is here and we got some kind of flow going on a little bit here. When I added this box on, it was simply a box of drawn comb. Look at that. That is all full of nectar. All this up here is nectar. We even have a little honey around the top. My word, what the heck. I'm amazed. I have no idea what they're bringing in now. I know we've had red maple blooming and we do have some yellow mustard nearby, but that frame is a frame of food, so it could go on one of these splits if we needed to. I have a feeling that they're just storing stuff up in this top box right now. I don't know that we're going to be able to get split out of the top box. We do have some eggs right through here, but I haven't seen any type of capped brood yet. Yeah, they're just storing stuff in this top box mostly. We have some pollen right there in the center, if you can see it. And so this is mostly going to be a food box. We can get food resources. There's a big drone right there. Probably can't see him. Big old drone. So bee season is upon us. It's a little bit earlier than usual. In February, we usually do have a buildup, but this year they, for some reason, just seem to be a little ahead of where they normally are. Yeah, we have just a few eggs on the bottoms of these frames. Other than that, it's mostly food. So I'm going to pull this box off, set it to the side. I'm not really sure why we have this crazy frame of wax right here. I wonder if the frame above it was a medium in that other box, if they just attached it. I don't know. Bees do the strangest things. I'm going to throw that over in my wax bucket to render later. Get some beeswax. Now I'm already seeing some brood in this box here in the middle towards the center frame, so I'm guessing we can get at least a couple of splits out of this box. They are flying. They are very active right now. Already quite the adventure here. Let's start on this outside frame. See, that's honey. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it in here in this nuke box. Let's go ahead and plan on making a split using that as a food resource. Woo, it's exciting. Man, this foundation is black triple wax Pureco. That's what I've actually used for years. I like it just fine. I am trying some Premier this year. This frame right here is going in the split. Look at all that brood. I'm going to try and put 2 frames of brood down here. I'm not too concerned about finding the queen. If I see her, that's good. I'll make sure I indicate that. If not, we're going to drop a cell in everything. The cells are around $5 a piece. So obviously, if you drop a cell in a colony that already has a queen, she'll probably destroy that cell, but that's okay. It's $5 as opposed to a 30 or $25 to $30, $35 mated queen. So just like that, we have a split. Now I am going to shake some more bees into that box, and we're going to just do another one the same way. This next frame over has brood on it. Same thing. Look at that. This is more eggs and not a lot of cat brood on here, but that's okay. I think they'll be fine. They're a little rowdy this morning. This one also has a fair amount of capped brood on it. Got some drone brood down on between the frames, between the 2 boxes. Good food frame, you can see lots of honey on here. We actually have a few eggs in there, which is fine. And just like that, we have 2 splits. Okay, I'm gonna pull this box off and see what we have in the bottom box. I'm probably only gonna pull 1 more split out of here max, because I do want to leave plenty of brood behind for them to be able to maintain this colony. Man, they're crazy. Gotta make sure we do have some good brood down here and even some eggs. I don't want to totally wipe this colony out with splits. Yeah, we have some brood on the next frame over. There we go. There's a pretty frame. Maybe we'll make 1 more split out of it. That's going to be it. I'm going to take this frame right here. And we'll go with this frame. With some pollen. And I'm going to put some food. This frame right here has got a lot of good food on it. Now we're going to shake some bees in these nuke boxes. And then just put them back in here. There's a nice frame of brood we can put back in here. There's your frame of food. So here's what we're dealing with. You can see there are plenty of bees. We have 2 nuke boxes that were the splits under that box. I'll set that box over there. We have a nuke box here that's a split. I'm going to dump some more bees in all those splits. You can see there's plenty of bees. Look on the front of that colony there. And so I'm going to kind of get this thing put back together. I'm going to combine what was the top box over there, which is mostly full of food, with what was the second box right here. It'll then be mostly full of food. We have a good amount of brood in the bottom box there. So it's still going to be a decent double deep with plenty of food and resources. And then we're going to drop a cell in all 4 of these tomorrow, because I didn't see the queen, at least not yet. Just going to shake these bees out, and hopefully that most of these bees will go into these nukes. All right, then I'm going to put this back on here. The lids on the nukes. Look at all those bees right there. Just going to bump them in there. Just going to remove this box and do it this way. There we go, and I may use this extra frame of food over here as resources for another colony. And there you have it, 3 splits out of this colony. I gotta get busy, just gonna keep doing this over and over again as much as I can. Well, I've been working at it for a while. There's 3 right there, 2 right there, 2, 1, 1, 2. And 2 over there. I've got spots here for 21 queens I'm going to have to put in these colonies. Crazy stuff. Lots of bees, lots of brood, lots of drones, lots of activity. My next step is going to be to take these splits that I made in the nuke boxes. I'm going to take them up to Ozark, and then I'm going to get the bees in Ozark and split them. They're not quite as strong, I don't think, but I'm going to split as many as I can up there and bring them back here or to my house. I also want to make a few splits at my house if I can today, if I got time. So they're definitely fired up, but we got a lot of splits made here. Well, here are the cells. I've already distributed quite a few of them, and here are some of the nukes from the splits that we did yesterday up at the farm. And I brought them up here to Ozark. And the reason I call these walk-away splits with cells is that I'm going to introduce these cells to pretty much all the colonies. I didn't really look for the queens. And so we're going to drop cells in all these nukes that we pulled off, as well as the donor colonies, because I have no idea which of these may have a queen in them. It's a little bit chilly. It's kind of misty, a little bit rainy out here. So I'm going to try and get this done pretty quickly, but let me show you how I do it. Bees are a little feisty. Those are some good looking splits though, don't you think? Quite a few bees in there. What I'm going to do real gently, I might have to get my smoker going. They're not happy just simply because I think it's cloudy and nasty and dreary out here. They're getting after me a little bit. And there's one of them. I'm going to have to get the smoker. Set separate the frames a little, and the cell just drops straight down. And that's it. Put the lids back on, and you're done. So the bees jumping on there. Almost can't even see the cell because of the bees. I gotta get on this. I'll get it done. These bees over here. I'll jump on the cell too if you can even see it there. Right in the middle of the screen right there. That's it for now. We'll be doing more videos on splits as the season progresses. Maybe the weather will warm up a little bit. Maybe the bees will be a little nicer. Walk away splits with queen cell introduction. That's how I'm doing it this year. Quick and easy. Get a lot done in a short period of time. Y'all take care. Be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.